How you doing? I'm David Sancheesi, and I'm going to talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. It's just amazing that I watch pundits, the left on TV, the Marxists, talk about this, and it's almost like I'm living in a different world or watching a different court case. My question is, when did left, right, liberal, conservative, and self-defense become a political issue? It's just hard for me to watch what people are saying because I sit there and it's amazing that people can turn this into a race issue. See, they hate, these people on the left hate white conservatism, white Christianity so much that they're willing to let a 17-year-old kid die. They're willing to let Americans be tortured by unruly mobs, lose all their possessions by unruly mobs because they support the mob, because they support the unruly BLM Antifa activists. See, most Americans don't agree with that. Most Americans want to be able to protect themselves from unruly mobs, but you see, this is all a coordinated effort on the left. They work with their politicians, they work with the news media, they work with their activists on Twitter, and they attack anyone who sees the truth of what's happened with this Rittenhouse case, and they go after them. And there's a reason behind it. The reason is they don't want Americans to have the right to bear arms and to self-defense. That's what this is about. You see, I did a video. I used to be on Facebook before I got banned, and I did a video that was going viral, and I did a frame-by-frame accurate accounting of how this was self-defense. And if I knew this, you know, the politicians, the DA, anyone else involved in prosecuting this case knew this. You see, this is a bigger attack on Americans than you can see. See, this isn't just about Kyle Rittenhouse. This is about being able to protect yourself and your community. And it's crazy because you even have some people who are conservatives that are saying things that drive me mad. For instance, I had a friend, a guy I know, was saying, oh, he was trying to be a hero. Someone else called him a vigilante. First of all, those two things are null and void. First of all, a vigilante is someone who goes out looking for bad people to take action. Pretty much that's what it is. If you watch vigilante movie, you know what it is. They go out to attack, kill, maim people who are committing crimes. That's not what Kyle Rittenhouse was doing. Calling him a hero. I have a problem with that because the left has put in conservative minds that if you are someone who wants to serve your community, protect your home, your business from attacks from the radicals, the brown shirts, whatever you want to call them, the BLM Antifas, you're trying to be a hero? See, you have the people on the left, the radicals, that will say, oh, it's okay to burn down property. It's okay to destroy property because you're not hurting anybody. No. First of all, if you've worked hard all your life to purchase something and to live a life that is by the law, to live a comfortable life, you have no right to protect it. Secondly, we know that the insurance companies were not covering all this destruction. So if I'm a person who owns a home and I want to stay out there and protect my home, I'm trying to be a hero? Think about that. You see, that's why they removed my viral video, because they knew that Kyle Rittenhouse was, what he did was self-defense. But if they could bring this to trial, and if they could persecute this kid, even knowing what they know, it will make you, the American individual, have second thoughts about protecting yourself and your property against this violent mob. You think what I'm saying is wrong? Just yesterday, the leader of the BLM movement in New York told the incoming mayor, Eric Adams, If you think you're going to go back to the old policing ways, there will be bloodshed, there will be riots, and there will be violence. And people are not supposed to do anything to protect themselves from that. So they want us to flee while these people burn our homes, attack us, kill us. During the BLM riots in 2020, 42 people were murdered. So Kyle Rittenhouse didn't have a right to have a rifle with him? Now, if you want to debate whether it was lawful for him to have that rifle or not, fine. Debate it. Then go after him for that. But to try to charge him with murder, knowing that 42 people have been killed during the BLM riots, you want to call him a hero? You want to say he has no right to self-protect himself or his community? People, wake up to what they're doing to you. Wake up to what these people are trying to do. Why would they bring this to trial? Why would they not let anyone donate to him? Why would they call him a murderer knowing clearly it wasn't murder? Because they're going after you. You, the American people. They want you to not protect yourself. They want you to not have firearms. They want you to not be even in the realm of thinking you have the right to defend yourself or your property or your communities. That's what this is about. You have to look at the bigger picture. Everything they do is coordinated, and there's a thought process behind it. These people are Marxists, they're socialists, they're tyrannical. They want to force you to be submissive. You're not a hero if you want to. You're not trying to be a hero if you want to protect your home. That's yours. Since the beginning of the United States of America, people have had the right to protect what is theirs. It's not saying that you have to go out and kill someone because they're trying to burn down your home, but you have every right, every amount of force necessary to stop them from doing what they did. These people chased down Kyle Rittenhouse. You can see it on the video. He was running away from them. He was doing everything right. He was fleeing the scene of potential harm against him, and they attacked him, and he protected himself. And people on Twitter, the crazy mob, wants to say he's a murderer still. You know why? Because they want to make you a murderer. They want to make you fearful of being able to protect yourself. They want to make you fearful of being able to protect your family. Everything they do is for control. All I'm saying is, if you're watching that trial and you see what's happening, and then you watch MSNBC, you watch CNN, and you hear what they're saying, it's like they're not even paying attention to the trial. It's like they're not even paying attention to the facts. It's like they have their narrative and they're going to go full steam ahead no matter what the truth is, be damned. They're going to continue to go on that path. They don't care what you think. They don't care that you know what's happening now. You, the American people, have to be the Kyle Rittenhouse and stick up to these crazy leftist lunatics and protect what's yours. You have the right to bear arms and not let these people anymore burn down your cities and take away every right that you have as an American, because that's what they're after. They're not after just Kyle Rittenhouse. They're after you. You see, they went into this with an objective, and the objective is, one, was to make you fearful of ever protecting what's yours. And two is, if by some slim chance they could convict Kyle Rittenhouse of murder, they've just been able to make every American who is not leftist, that means if you're just someone, a regular American, and you don't agree with their ideology, unable to protect what is yours, and you will be the next person convicted of murder if you do think you have the right to protect yourself. That's what this is about. Nothing less, nothing more. If you are actually watching this trial and you see how despicable this prosecutor is, the stuff he's done, the stuff he said, and you're sitting there watching it and watching this case fall apart, you can come to no other conclusion than what I just said. These people are after the American right to self-protection. You need to wake up. You need to see what's happening. I don't know what it's going to take to make the people who are still asleep wake up. I don't know what it's going to take to see the people who are in a coma wake up. But people need to start seeing what's happening. I know there's a lot of us who are now seeing it, but it has to be more. You're never going to convince the lunatics. But there are people I know who are still like, eh. For instance, the guy who said that Kyle went out to be a hero. That person is still asleep. He doesn't see what's happening. The person who says Kyle shouldn't have been out there. He had no right to be out there. That person's still asleep. And if they're not a leftist, that's what I mean. They're still asleep. Or the person who says that we should do nothing while these people burn, loot, and kill us. Those people are still asleep. It's your job. It's your job as an American to wake these people up. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless America. God bless all of you. And of course, God bless Kyle Rittenhouse. And I do think you'll be okay. I think in the long run, righteousness, God, and the truth will set you free. Thanks for watching.